I'm going to start with something politically incorrect because I got the spotlight here, and Ruthie's getting logged in here. This man's in this bar, and this lady comes in and sits down beside him, and she has a drink, and then she has another drink, and then she says to him, she says, she says, I want you to take me home and treat me like a real woman. And he said, I don't need to take you home. He takes off his jacket and says, here, iron this.
Hi.
Good morning. Good morning.
A little bit hectic today, but I'm here.
You're within 2 minutes.
I'm within 2 minutes. Yes. With BeLive, like you can only do it in 10-minute increments, and I knew 9:20 wasn't going to work.
Ah, okay. I didn't know that. I know you have a lot of content for today, so I don't want to get in the way of it. I'm going to tell you real quick, on our purchase agreement class today, the new purchase agreement is now from 10 pages, it went to 11 pages, 27 paragraphs went to 28 paragraphs. And I'm wondering if anybody could tell me what the paragraph is that they added. And I bet you they couldn't.
Probably not.
It's the FHA escape clause paragraph 20. They moved 27 to 28, and they snuck in paragraph 27. So we'll talk about it at the class today. But if you're not able to come to class and you're listening to this on Facebook, just a note: the new offer is almost exactly the same, except they added smart homes and they added this FHA escape clause in there on paragraph 27. It's buried way at the end, so you got to be aware that's in there.
Are we going to talk about it now?
No, I wanted the people, we're going to do it in class because we have, and that's part of the content of the class. But I wanted people that can't come to class to know that that's the difference between the 119 offer, the January 19 version, and the February of 2020 offer that's out now on Transaction Desk. There's one small change. They added smart homes, and they threw in a paragraph there about FHA escape clause.
Yeah. Oh, Jimmy, I got to get my breath going today. So we're selling 147 homes a day. We're 0.65 months of inventory. We listed, thank goodness, 148 homes yesterday, and so we're hovering there around. Oh, hi, good morning. There's Lynette. Good to see you, Lynette. So we're hovering around that 0.65 months of inventory, and when you hear what's going on in the rest of the country, we're probably lucky. I mean, Boston has 8 hours of inventory, and California is a day maybe. So yeah, the homes are flying off the shelf. I mean, I don't know. I'm amazed. Are you, Jimmy? I mean,
well, and it's partly because the demand has gotten so high that people want to buy houses. As you say, every day we're selling this many more houses per day, or this many more houses this month. It's just the demand is crazy big, and that's what's ate into the inventory. It's just the inventory couldn't keep up with that.
Right. Hi, Karen. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us today. Good to see our friends. Okay, so let me hide this, and oops, sorry. So yesterday, Jimmy, we went over the 5, 5, 5, and 5, and yep. The big tip yesterday was when you respond or comment that you use more than 4 words and that you make it meaningful and relevant. Otherwise, relationships are built with these small interactions over the course of time, which I always say, 7,300 a year if you take 10, 15, 20 minutes a day to do these things. And it's really important. Now, today, we're going to talk about how important it is to put your contacts, your friends, in lists. So on Facebook, on your personal page, you have lists. You have the ability to create lists. And the 4 lists I always recommend, Jimmy, are you put your friends in a list. You put your clients in a list. You put your prospects in a list. And I just a side note here, Jimmy, sometimes you might want to if you have sellers right now that you're working with, or you have a farm and you've friended them on Facebook, you might want to put them in a separate list. And then, of course, you have family. So you cover those bases. And the reason why you do this is for several reasons. First of all, in my opinion, you should never use public. when you do a post, Jimmy, you should never use public. And there's a lot of cyber crime that goes on. There's a lot of hackers out there, and there's a lot of stalkers out there, and they're looking for us. You know, they're looking to see, oh my, Jimmy just listed, or Jimmy just has $1 million cash buyer. Well, they're going to stalk you, you know, and you never know what could come out of that. And it is happening across the country. And wire fraud continues to be, you know, a major, major problem. Some woman in California just recently, and they had this on the news. They had this on the news that she had come up with $85,000 to buy her dream home as a down payment. That was all her savings, everything she had. And of course, they fished her email and had her wire the money to their bank account, not the title's bank account. And it's gone forever. It's gone forever. And, you know, a lot of these, what people don't understand, I think, is that a lot of these people that do this are not in this country.
Right, right.
So there's no recourse. It's not like you can go hire a detective or hire the police or whatever to go find these criminals. They're not here. They're not in our jurisdiction. And I think that people, we have to be very careful that we post to groups, to separate groups of people, to lists. So with Kane's help today, he's going to help me navigate this, because it's hard to think and navigate for me sometimes.
And I know you had Jack on the show and the cybersecurity and all that kind of stuff. And he's talked to the FBI. Jack has talked to the FBI guy, and the FBI guy said, if you don't get the money back, I think he said 48 hours. If you don't get the money back in 48 hours, you got no chance of getting it back, because it's gone out of the banking system. It's gone.
And also, and this FBI agent is in Las Vegas, and when Jack told him that he teaches real estate agents cybersecurity, the FBI agent said, well, Jack, I hate to tell you, but you're not doing a very good job.
You know, maybe it's our listening skills that need some work. It might be he might be preaching, but if we're not listening, you know, what can I say? That's why the little girl asked her friend, she says, how come we have to be so quiet in church? And her friend said, well, because there's people in here sleeping.
Oh God, Jimmy, you're so cute. I love that. Well, so the detective here in Las Vegas, he said that if it's under 100,000, he doesn't even have time for it.
Wow.
So and that real estate is his major time. That's where he spends most of his time. So there's a lot of things going on, and of course you don't see it in the news and things like that, but it's going on, and that's his full-time job.
So 85,000, my life savings, and you don't have time for me. $85,000, and you know it's not big enough numbers for you. Wow.
Right.
Wow. I get you.
Yeah. So and cybersecurity is a whole nother subject, and we do that class every month. You know, and and the agents who take the class are just amazed at how many ways hackers can get into them. So that's okay. So we're going to show you how to create lists. Now, here's one of I'm going to segue here for a second. You create lists because you want to direct at your discretion who sees what you have to say.
Right.
You want it either to be your clients, you want to send them some information, the market stats or whatever. You want to send different things to your family. You want to send different things to your friends and different things to your prospects. And other than that, you shouldn't be spreading your information all over the internet. It goes everywhere, and it never goes away either. So you want to be very careful. And don't be telling people you're going on vacation publicly.
Ruth, you cannot fix stupid. You know that. You can't fix stupid. You can tell them all they want, but you can't fix that.
Okay, so Kane's going to guide us through here. So when you open up your Facebook page, you are going to, on the left-hand side, you are going to go to friends list, and I want to make sure they can hear me because sometimes solo they can't. Okay, just we're going to do a sound check, everybody. That's all, because I can't see the video. You can hear me. Okay, super. That's wonderful. Okay, so you go to the left-hand side of the screen and you'll see friends list down there. And when you click on that, you'll see that it has the ability in the center of the screen right there to create a list. And you can see all your friends so that you can put them in, and you can put, you can put friends in several different lists. So you can see I've got my Christmas card list. I've got my Facebook class list. I have my Las Vegas client list for John. And over the years, you can see I've done different lists for Agent Formula and the members and things like that. And these are people that I want to target a specific message to. So Kane, when you, oh God, help me today, create the list. We're going to create a list. So we're going to give the list a name, and I'm going to call it 2021. Let's see, I'm going to call it Super Best Friend List. No, let's call it that. We'll go with Kane. He's cute. Super Best Friends. Okay, there you go. Now, so now you've named it, and now you can add members to it. Jimmy Dag, and that's all you got to do. And so then we're gonna, let's see if we can have Sue Pinky Benson, we can have Teresa, we can have Claudia, and you see how easy it is to do this. Yes, I know. I don't know why I fell into your trap. I should have known better. Oh dear. Now, if I forget somebody, they're going to be, well, we could be here all day. I have so many wonderful friends. Let's see if we got John Albrand there. Yeah. Can't forget him. And we have Lynette, and we have Rebecca, and we have Leslie, and we have, of course, Frank. Thank you. And I was trying to think, Annetta. We have Annetta.
And Karen Cochero. She's here every day.
Yeah, got her. Who else is here quite a bit? I wonder if
Did you get Leslie? Leslie Reese.
Yeah, got Leslie. Let's see, we want Kathy, Kate. So for now, I'm going to just click create, Kate. All righty. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the news feed and we're going to post something.
Now you're on.
Okay, but I want to, let's say that we're going to go to, start from zero. Thank you. All right, I'm going to go to Ruth Albrand. Go here. Yeah, there we go. So now what's on my mind? This is where I have the ability. Okay, does everybody see the public? All right, we're going to click on that and we're going to go to friends. Keep going. And now there's our super best friends list. So we're going to click on that. And now we're going to say something. We're going to say, what's a quote, Jimmy?
Well, courses were just approved for CE. New courses just approved for CE. I'm excited about that.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to make it a color. Let's see. We're going to say new courses just approved for me and Jimmy to teach. Anything else?
Yeah, I would say new CE courses. If you could stick CE where it says.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. New CE. New CE courses just approved for me and Jimmy to teach.
Yep. Good.
Coming in April, right?
Sounds good.
Okay. And then now all my super best friends are going to get this. The whole world isn't going to know, just my super best friends. So then I'm just going to say post. And all of my super best friends just got that news.
So does it show up in your feed when you go on yours? So you'll see, and will you see there who it went to?
Yeah, well, I know. Okay, so it just went, and it went to my super best friends. And if I click on my super best friends, I already did that. Whoops, over here, right, Kane?
Yeah.
Jimmy's,
What
there.
is it you want to do?
I want to show them who it went to. So if I go over here, where's my friends list? I need to, see, I can't produce and talk. There it is.
Facebook
Good.
icon.
Go to Facebook icon, see more, and I go down to my friends list. Mine happens to be way down there. So now I go over to my super best friends on top. It's on top, Kane. Click on top here because we want to see, whoops.
Yeah, we're here.
Okay, there's my super best friends. It went to 16 people. See that?
Yep. Uh-huh.
Okay, so, and then we could even add more. So Facebook has made it very, very easy to do friends list. And I think that there was a fellow in the class yesterday, Luis, I think his name is, and he says when Jack started talking about how dangerous Facebook can be with people posting their phone numbers, posting their addresses, things that hackers and people that commit these cyber crimes can use to stalk them and rob them, burglarize their homes and things like that. So it's so important. And I want to get a hold of Luis and tell him, look, don't go off of Facebook. Just learn how to use it better.
Exactly.
Yeah. So let's go back and see.
That's the whole lesson here is you can't be easy. There's 50 people out there a lot easier than you. If you just do this one strategy, they won't bother you because there's too many easier targets. This is the best protection you can get is just paying attention to this lesson today.
Okay. Back to here. And we'll go back to us. There we are. Yeah, so, and you can watch this over and over again. It's really easy to do. It just takes a little time. And the beautiful thing is, it's like anything, Jimmy. If you just carve out the time to create this little, your list, then it's done. And, we took a poll yesterday, and most of the people in the class had between 100 and 400 friends. I have 2,800.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been on Facebook since 2006. And you probably have a lot of friends too, because we're in front of people all the time. We're in front of realtors. We've had companies with hundreds of realtors, right? So we have lots of friends, and lots of agents that we might want to send a list out to, or a quote out to, or a notice out to, or anything, So
everybody that I have now as a friend, if I just send it to my friends, it's going to go to everybody. It won't go public.
Right.
But you said don't do public.
Don't do public. You should never post public.
So all those friends are people that have opted into me, or I've said, yes, I want to be friends with them. Either I've opted into them or vice versa. So that's how they got to be friends.
And here's the thing. Here's what I've noticed, because I've tested this many times just to see if Facebook could do anything about it, but they don't. So if I do a public post, all of a sudden I get people from overseas that want to be my friend.
Yes.
And I always see if we have any connections. Right. And even in the United States, if I see somebody and I have no connections with them and they want to be my friend, I don't friend them.
Of course not. Right.
Exactly. Once in a blue moon, somebody will, I'll notice that might be a realtor that knows me. I just don't know them. Right. So then you can click on their profile and see who they are. Well, if they're a real estate agent in California, I'm definitely going to friend them. Mm-hmm. And that's my exception. So sometimes you have to do a little work when you friend people, because you need to be very careful, because you don't want to friend people that you don't know, because why are they wanting to be your friend?
Right.
You need to answer that question. So that's it for today. Kane's on his way to get the class rolling on contracts. And I'm so excited that we're going to talk what we're going to talk about today. And I think we've got almost 40 people coming to the class. So that's fantastic. Life is good, Jimmy. And tomorrow I'll be on at 9 o'clock with Marketing Max. And we always have I've stopped saying who the guest is going to be, because a lot of times they forget to set their alarm, Jack. I'll never let Jack live it down. Anyway,
Well, I did the same thing for Albuquerque this week. I was off by an hour.
Oh, because of the time change.
Yeah, and Jack rescued me, so he's redeemed himself in my eyes.
Okay. All right. I forgive you, Jack. Well, we love you all. Hopefully you're having as much fun in life as me and Jimmy have, because we got one life to live. So let's live it to its fullest.